Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of your Recovery Kickstart Toolkit. Here we are, just a few days later, already at our final day of this stage of the toolkit. You did something amazing for yourself. You committed to deepening your recovery and learning new skills to help yourself. On the first day, you learned more about yourself and your experience and your relationship to substances. On the second day, you did something really brave and you started to open up to other people about what you're doing here in this process. And today we get to have a little bit of fun and start to dream up the kind of life that you would like to have. I've heard that in addiction recovery, sobriety and abstinence are different. So abstinence is about not getting to have something. It's about, I don't get to have this substance. Sobriety is about what you get to have when you're not using. You know, if you weren't really gaining anything from being sober, then it really wouldn't be sustainable. That wouldn't be very motivating. And I think a lot of people, when they're in early recovery, they really feel like they're just having to give up something that is really serving them in their lives. And if we don't figure out how to make recovery about all the beautiful things that you get to have in your life as a result of choosing to be sober, then you're probably not going to maintain it. And so today we're going to start to think about what is the life that you want to have. You might have had a very full life before you started using substances. You might have been passionate about different things that maybe aren't a part of your life anymore. Or maybe there are some things you always wanted to try, but for some reason, your relationship with substances has gotten in the way. There might be relationships that you're wanting to improve, trips you're wanting to take, maybe you're wanting to change your financial circumstances. And those are the sorts of things that are going to help keep you sober and happy and fulfilled for a long time. So today is about connecting with those deep desires and dreams for what a recovered life will actually look like for you. So for today, our work is for you to spend some time sitting quietly and allowing yourself to imagine what this life actually looks like. So if you're not ready to do that right now, then you can come back to this video later. In a moment, we'll start with that practice. Before we start with that, I also want to share with you that there is an extension to this Kickstart toolkit that you can sign up for. At the bottom of this email, there's a little link that you can click to just give me more of the Recovery Kickstart toolkit, and you'll get 3 more days of an expansion to help you deepen and progress in your recovery even more. And if you've enjoyed this and you want to have even more support than that, you can always schedule time to talk with me and see if you might like to continue this in another way. So now we'll start to get into the visualization. Press pause here if you're not ready to do this yet, and then come back later. All you're going to need for this is a quiet place to sit, and that's really it. Afterwards, you might want to journal for a while about what has come up. So for now, if it feels okay, go ahead and close your eyes. And if having your eyes closed doesn't work for you, that's also okay. You can have the eyes rest open with a soft gaze. Anything that I'm sharing with you during this time is meant to be a suggestion and offering. You are free to make any changes that you need to make in order for you to be able to access what I'm offering you. I might invite you to connect with the body, but if connecting with the body doesn't feel good or is somehow activating, you're also welcome to just let that go. Right now, we're mostly going to focus on visualization, so it's okay if you are not wanting to access the body so much right now. If it feels all right to do so, go ahead and take a deep breath, breathing in for several seconds, and then slowly exhaling. begin to imagine that you are occupying your sober, recovered life, that you are living that right now. That all the effort that you have put in has resulted in you getting to live the life of your wildest dreams, full of love and connection, maybe adventure, service, purpose. So now imagine the start of your day, waking up. Feel into what that's like. Notice when you wake up what you see. Notice where you're at. And allow your imagination to begin to wander through this day. Noticing once you've awoken, what happens next? How do you spend your morning? Do you like to get up early and hit the gym and exercise? Do you like more of a slower pace, making some tea and sitting down to read? Do you connect with loved ones or friends, or maybe other folks who you are in recovery with, your community? Notice the environment you're in this day. What sort of spaces would you like to occupy throughout your day, whether they're inside spaces or outside spaces? Notice how you're spending your time during the day. What is your life filled with? Are you working? If so, what kind of work are you doing? Perhaps you're volunteering. Maybe you're a parent, caring for your children. Notice how you spend your time during the day and how you feel when you do it. Notice what brings you the most joy. How do you take care of your body throughout the day? How do you move? What do you eat? How do you take care of your emotional self during the day? Do you meditate? Do you journal? Have conversations with people you love and trust when you need support? What is your relationship like with money? How do you receive money? And how do you exchange that energy? Is there a flow? Continue to take yourself through your day, Noticing all the little details, the things that bring you joy, perhaps even the things that challenge you and encourage you to continue to grow into fuller versions of yourself. And watch as you move through your day into the evening. Eventually coming to rest. And notice how you feel at the end of this day. Reflecting on the way you've lived your life to support your recovery, help you connect with others, feel a sense of purpose. Know that you are capable of loving and caring for yourself. And that from that place, you're able to extend that to others in generosity, out of a place of abundance in your own life, knowing that you have everything that you need. Feel yourself falling asleep, perhaps with a soft smile on your face. You can take as much time as you would like in this practice, in this visualization, exploring your recovered life. And whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes and then transition into journaling, writing about whatever came up for you. I would love to hear about your dreams if you'd like to share them. Thank you so much for joining me for this part of the process. Thank you for having me be with you, and I hope to see you in the expansion of the Recovery Toolkit. Be well.